First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone for being here on this happiest of days. And remember, each of you were invited to be here today because you represent something or someone important in the individual and collective lives of Lolly and James. The very first time I met them both together, both my wife Caroline and I agreed that this looked like the real deal. So it came as no surprise whatsoever when Linda told us the wonderful news that James and Lolly were engaged. And of course, we've all seen the photograph of him on one knee as she disembarked from the Queen Elizabeth. As a third-party spectator, even from afar, it was extremely clear that the two of them represent a perfect match because each of them complements the other so well. They balance one another. And while each of them is a tremendous individual in their own right, together they're even better. They just make it work as a team. And it's this boundless teamwork which has ultimately led us to being here today, witnessing their commitment to one another in front of those they love most. They both care deeply and passionately for each other. They protect each other, they make each other laugh, and they both care deeply about their families and friends.
The love and respect I have for you grows each day, and I promise to be there for you every time you need me. I promise to hold you through the good times and the bad. I promise to make you laugh whenever I can. I promise never to harm you. I promise to protect you to the best of my ability. I promise to give you a voice in our relationship. I promise to be understanding and strengthening our bond. I promise to cherish every moment together and to make the most of this life with you. I promise to help you grow during our marriage, and I promise to support you in your endeavours. From this day on, I continue to choose you.
And now, with the blessing of all those here today, it's my honour and absolute delight to declare you married. Go forth and live each day to the fullest. Love and cherish each other. Laugh every day and always have time to dance in the kitchen. James, I think you should kiss the bride. I give you Mr. and Mrs. Roxborough.
You put up with my antics, and for that alone, you should be given the highest honours. I've never met anyone remotely like you. That is an absolute guarantee. And I don't expect I ever will during my time on this earth. You're the shining light that I could only dream of. The one who understands me the most. The one who sparks a fire in my soul and enhances everything that is good about this life. I cannot believe we're married. That'll sink in at some point. I really do expect we'll have an utterly joyful marriage. I can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together.
Thank you to everyone who's attended today to honour the union of my sister and of James. It's been a pleasure to meet the groomsmen and wider friends and family of James, and see those who've travelled from close and far. That includes people I know and people who I don't know. We really, really appreciate you making the effort to be here, everyone, from Scotland, South Africa, far and wide. It is truly an extraordinary thing to be able to say I love you with my whole heart, with no conditions and reservations. To say that I have a best friend with whom life is just better, and without you, quite frankly, life just would be worth living. I'm honoured that I am given this platform to share with our nearest and dearest how special you are and how much I truly love you. The Japanese say that you have three faces. One that you show the world, one that you show your friends and family, and lastly, the one that you don't show anyone. A true reflection of who you are, they say. The difference is, you see that third face, and you see a true reflection of who I am, and I see that of you. And I can't thank you enough for that safe space. James, you are a charming young man and you have the world at your feet. You continue to grow into a fantastic man, and seeing how happy you make my sister, I'm humbled to watch the two of you together. Thank you to Fiona and Kimberly for being here and for being a part of our family and for making James the way that he is today. We have had the pleasure of getting to know you both together and separately, and you're just both so great. A quote from season 2 of Bridgerton, see, I'm trying to stay ahead of the times, says, "To meet a beautiful woman is one thing, but to meet your best friend in the most beautiful woman is something entirely apart." She is my most prized person, and to know that you see her beauty too is nothing short of awesome. Thank you for loving her as completely as you most possibly can, because I do. I love you, and I love you, and I wish you both the very best. Can I raise a toast to the couple, please? To Lolly and James, thank you very much.